Welcome home. So today we're going to talk about collard greens. Today I am going to call one of my aunts who loves to make good food. Well, I'm not going to say she loves to make good food, but she has a lot of experience on making some very good soul food. So she's a little bit under the weather, but she's still going to press through and do this phone interview with me, and we're going to do a recipe on collard greens. Now, everyone has their own version of collard greens, so she's going to give me her version of collard greens. So let's call her and see what's up.
Hello?
All right, Aunt Mookie. First, I want to know, do you want me to say Aunt Mookie or Aunt Leela? Which one you want me to call you?
Let's go with Leela.
Okay, Aunt Leela. Let's call you that. your birth name. I'll save the affectionate name for when I'm talking with you. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So now we have my Aunt Leela on the phone, and she's going to give me her version of how to make collard greens. Okay, I have my pen and pad ready. So what's the first thing you do?
The first thing I do, if I get them fresh, I, check them to make sure, there's no bugs or anything on them.
Okay.
Then I wash them really, really good.
Okay.
And after I get them washed, then I will, put them in the pot, get them started to cooking. And I like to have some sugar cured meat, like maybe pork, some pork, something that's sugar cured.
Okay.
A lot of people like to put turkey necks and things like that, but hey, I'm old fashioned. I gotta have that pork.
Okay.
So that's basically how I get mine started.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you say, now of course, since I'm cooking this with your nephew, I'm going to use the smoked turkey. So,
Okay.
when you say place them in the pot, you using just regular water, or is it like a chicken broth, or just regular water?
I use regular water.
Okay, regular water.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And when do you add your seasonings?
Well, if you get the sugar cured pork,
Mm-hmm.
it already have a lot of seasoning to it, so
Okay.
really I don't have to add any extra seasoning to it because it's already salty.
Oh, yeah,
But
that's right.
a lot of time I like to take the pepper
Okay.
and cut it up, to put a little spice to it.
What
Cut up
type
some
of
green
pepper?
pepper.
The green pepper?
The green pepper.
Is that
You can
habanero?
get,
Okay.
and you can cut it up and put it in it if you want a little spice to it.
Okay.
And that is good.
And
We
then
eat when we're not supposed to.
okay. How long are you supposed to cook it?
I cook my collards until they are tender.
Okay.
And another little secret that I do too, I shake a little, maybe about a teaspoon of sugar in it. That's to kill the bitterness taste to it.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, teaspoon of sugar. All right. And then you say cook them till they're tender, because I have to have specific details of things. So you would say like when when they're no longer a light green, like a dark green.
Yeah, let them be a dark green.
Okay.
Once they get that dark green, they are ready.
Okay. That's a good tip. Oh, hold on.
Uh-huh.
I just dropped my pen. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, cook until they're dark green.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then you wash them thoroughly. Yeah, now
Yes.
you know that washing process, that is very aggravating. Like, I've heard some people, you put it in the pan. Well, I mean, you run the water, you put the collard greens in. You put, do you put like sprinkle salt over yours so the dirt?
Yeah, just sprinkle salt over it to make the dirt, the tan sink to the bottom. But you still got to continue to wash them.
Oh,
until, and like feel the bottom of the sink. If you don't feel any more sand or any gritness to it, then you know you got them good and clean.
Okay, so like rinse the leaves off individual.
Well, you can rinse them individual, but I look mine first. I check them first to make sure there's no bugs or anything on them. After I do that, then a lot of people cook the stems. But I don't cook the full stems. I put some of the stems, but not the great big stem. I cut them down to the smallest part.
Okay.
Then I'll cut them up. I'll put them in the sink, and then I use some water, and then I sprinkle salt over it, and and wash them up real good. And I normally repeat that maybe about 4 times.
Okay.
And by that 4th time, you should not feel any salt. I mean any gritness in the bottom of the sink. This should be good and clean by then.
Okay. All right. So first thing is we're going to wash them thoroughly, individual. Then we're going to place them in the pot. You're going to put water in the pot. You're going to fill the pot up about half full, you would say?
Yeah.
Okay, about half full, whatever your standard pot that you're using. Then you're going to use, you use the pork that has the seasoning in it, like a salt.
Yeah.
Okay, salt pork. Salt. Oh, that sounds so country. I just said salt pork. I meant to say salty pork. And then you're gonna so you let that cook. So you put your collard greens in with the meat, and then you let it cook. And then
most of the time I be done have my meat cooking. That's so that the water will be already seasoned.
Okay.
And they're ready for the collards. And then once I get put them in there, the water is ready. And it's salty.
Oh.
But a lot of people still might want to add salt to it, but I don't, because if you get the right kind, like the Carolina pork, it's salty. You don't need anything else.
Okay. So you're going to use that. You're going to use that salt pork, and then you're going to let it cook until it's tender. You're going to add a pinch of sugar into the pot. Maybe if you want a little spice, you're going to add some habanero peppers, or just peppers, the little hot ones, and then just cook until they're a dark green. And then you just eat up, correct?
But the tip is to it, if you have the peppers with the seed in it, take the seed out, because those seeds are going to make it too spicy. I mean, you can leave a little seeds in it, but the biggest portion of it, you take it out, and and cut your pepper up to whatever you want. I always cut mine into little wheels, little circles, and then I'll put it in the pot.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, thank you, Aunt Mookie,
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for that. I'm going to try it. I'm going to. Maybe if I just imagine you standing there cooking it, then I can get through it quicker.
It's easy to cook.
So who inspired you, Aunt Mookie, to cook so awesome? Who is your great cook inspiration?
I have to give credit where credit is due. My daddy.
Oh, okay. All right.
My dad taught me how to cook.
Okay.
Because my mom, she would always be working, so my dad, he taught me how to cook because he loved it to eat. He didn't want any of the rest of them cooking. He always wanted me to cook. That's how I learned how to cook.
Yes. Well, you know, that's excellent because a lot of people do give credit to moms, but you know, dads out there, they burning up pots too, in a good way.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give that. We're gonna pay homage to Granddaddy Leroy.
Yeah.
Granddaddy Leroy McClam. All right.
Yeah. Mom taught me how to cook.
All right.
I'm not taking anything from my mom, but she can cook too. But my dad was a great cook.
Oh, that is so sweet. Well, I know he's smiling on you for that, and thank God for him because I'm smiling too because I know what I'm going to have you make for me. So, who do you want to give a shout out to since you gave all this great? They could be here on Earth.
Shout out to my dad, but he's not here. But I'm still give a shout out to him.
Ah, okay, okay. So we're gonna give a shout out.
Yeah.
Say his full name. If he had a middle.
Leroy McClam.
Leroy McClam. Yes, we can give shout outs to people in heaven or on earth.
Yeah.
So.
I'll give a shout out to my kids, my grandkids.
Okay.
And to my niece and nephew, Leon and Chicky.
We feel so special. Oh, give the grandkids names. You know they want to hear their name.
Oh, to my grandkids, Isaiah, Israel, Isaac, Ivory, Ariana, Vaughn, Denasia, and Devin.
Oh, that's all of them, right?
Yeah, that's all the grandkids. 8 of them.
Okay. You have any children you want to shout out?
Lenitris. Shout out to Lenitris, Jessica, Danny, and Donovan.
Oh.
And a shout out to Candace also, my new grandbaby's mother.
Aw. Yes, I've been keeping up with him too. He is so adorable. I have been keeping up with him.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I got to give a shout out to my friend, General Greg Lee.
Okay.
Shout out to you. Yeah.
General Greg Weedy. Okay. That's everybody?
I say my siblings, all of my siblings. I'm not going to need all those things.
Yeah.
If I missed one of them during the few hours, you can call my name.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Aw. I love you, and you get some rest, and I'll be calling you. You know I always call you anyway, so I'll be calling you anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. But
all right. Love you too.
Thank you too. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye. Wow, that was good. So what she did was tell us to wash them thoroughly, leaf by leaf. I did use the one where you cut them up and just put them in the water and then sprinkle a lot of salt on them and then let the sand fall to the bottom. But I do like that version better of just rinsing them off because that kind of saves time with, so you don't have any sand grit. You just definitely know. Now she's using a salt pork. However, I'm going to use a smoked turkey. I have said so much in the past that I have, well, I don't think I filmed any of those things, but I do have high blood pressure issues. So I don't have them, I had them. I'm not claiming them because I'm doing much better with that. And so one of the things that helped me is I incorporate the smoked turkey in. So I'm going to use the smoked turkey, and it gives it a nice smoky flavor. I mean, it's still delicious, so I'm going to use that, and I'm going to follow through with Aunt Leila's regular water, use of sugar to, just to give it take away some of that intense flavoring, and then add a little bit of pepper for a little heat. Make sure you de-seed the pepper first, and then just cook until a dark green, and then enjoy. Now, the measuring of the water, sometimes people put too much water in the pot, so you want to kind of make it judge it by like half the size of your pot. That's how much water you're going to put in. And then you also want to, I would say about, depending on the size of the bunch of collard greens you have, you kind of need to not, just make sure you don't overfill the pot with so many greens, because then you want enough just to, you want to put too little, but you don't want to put too much, because you want enough that's going to cook in that water or that broth, and then you want it to be like a nice, moist, and tender green. So you got to kind of eye it. You know, it's like cooking is like soul. That's why they call it soul food, because you have to like feel it. You have to eye it. It's like not, it can't be a real direct, you know, detailed recipe to it. It's just you kind of feel it, taste it, smell it, and then you just enjoy it. Okay, so we have the information from Aunt Leela about cooking collard greens, and we're going to prepare our own. So let's get started. Oh my goodness, I finally have my new tasty cookware set. I was on the fence on what to buy, so I follow them on Instagram. They have so many delicious recipes, so I said, why not try their cookware? One of my favorite colors is candy apple red, so that's the color I chose. You know, red makes you hungry, so I chose that color. So you're going to get a 9.5 inch frying pan, 11-inch griddle, a 4-quart jumbo cooker with glass lid, a 1.5 quart saucepan with glass lid, a 2.5 quart saucepan with glass lid, and a 6-quart Dutch oven with a glass lid. Okay, so I'm going to start off with some extra virgin organic olive oil, and I'm going to use the chicken broth seasoning that's in the Hispanic aisle. I really love that seasoning. It gives it the right flavor. I'm also going to be cooking on a induction cooktop expert by Duck's Top, and I really love this thing. It cooks quicker and more efficient than my actual gas stove. I mean, I know it's electric, but I really enjoy it. Ordered it from Amazon. If you get one, you will really love it. I think I'm going to get the 2-burner one the next time, but I'm really enjoying this one. Let it boil for a couple of hours. You want that smoked turkey leg to get nice and well seasoned. That season the water really good. It just marries the two with the chicken broth along with the flavors of the smoked turkey until the meat just literally falls off the bone. Oh my God, it's everything. These smell delicious. Good. Oh my goodness. This is the color you want them to look like when they're finished cooking, when they're done. And then you have some of the meat falling off of the bone and it's submerging into the water, and they are such family friends. It's going to be a party in my mouth. Okay.